If you're thinking about moving to Iowa City, pause on that U-Haul rental for just a second. There are a few things you need to know before you pack up your life and head this way. Or you might end up saying, wait, nobody told me that. In this video, I'm breaking down everything you didn't know you needed to know before moving to Iowa City. The good, the bad, the weird, the surprising, and yes, the Hawkeye-ness of it all. Hi, Emily Farber here, your favorite Iowa YouTubing realtor. I make videos all about Iowa and real estate, so if that sounds interesting to you, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell down there so you don't miss out. If you need help buying a home in the greater Iowa City area, well, you're in luck. I help people buy and sell real estate here all day, every day, and twice on the weekends. If you want to reach out to me, you can find all of my contact information down below in the description box of this video. And one more thing, if you haven't already done it, you should grab a copy of my free relocation guide. It's down there. You can find the link in the description box. First off, this is not just a college town. Yes, the University of Iowa is here. Yes, there are lots of students here, but no, this is not some chaotic frat party in city form. Iowa City is actually incredibly well-rounded. You'll find families, professionals, retirees, medical folks, artists, and people who just live and breathe life into this solid community regardless of the university. The college adds culture, jobs, diversity, not just noise and parties. The city of Iowa City and the university complement each other. Trust me, you can live here and forget sometimes that you're in a college town, unless it's game day. 2, housing costs might be more than you think. Let's bust a myth here really quick. Just because you're moving to Iowa does not mean you're gonna snag a house for the price of a fancy lawnmower. Yes, Iowa is known for uber affordable home prices. In fact, Iowa has some of the most affordable home prices in the entire US. You're just not going to be buying those houses here in the Iowa City area. I'm sorry. Housing in Iowa City is competitive. Why? Because people want to live here. Between the schools, the healthcare, the quality of life, demand stays steady. With property taxes, neighborhoods, and school zones all playing a role, where you buy matters. I help people navigate this every day. So don't worry if you're trying to buy a house here. You're not alone. I can help you navigate the market. 3, the weather is... Look, Iowa weather by default and Iowa City weather, well, it has one rule. There's not really any rules. You can go from hoodie weather in the morning to sweating by noon, and then suddenly a giant thunderstorm rolls in around supper time. Welcome to the Midwest. Now, I do have to tell you that Iowa City seems to exist under some sort of mildly protective force field. It often seems like storm fronts break and they go around Iowa City, hitting areas to the north much worse. I can't give you a scientific explanation for this, but after a lifetime of watching the weather and the radar, I can tell you it happens more often than not. Now, winter here means snow, gray skies, windy conditions, and icy sidewalks. Summer brings heat and a lot of humidity. We survive it all with layers, snow boots, good air conditioning, and a sense of humor. Besides, what other choice do you have? Complaining about the weather is a universal human pastime. 4, small town vibes, big city perks. Iowa City feels cozy, like a small town where you'll probably run into people you know at the farmer's market, the grocery store, and your favorite coffee shop. But don't be fooled. It also punches way above its weight. Great dining, unique boutiques, art galleries, concerts, medical centers, and a whole lot of community pride. Now, that being said, there's no Whole Foods, there's no IKEA, there's no Waffle House. You will probably mourn the lack of some chain restaurants if you're coming from a big metro. Amazon Prime will be your friend. I did a video about what people think is missing from Iowa City, and you can watch it up here. 5, what's not missing? World-class healthcare. The University of Iowa Hospitals and Clinics is a major teaching hospital and medical research center. That means we have top-tier care, medical specialists galore, and a lot of healthcare related jobs here. It's also one reason the city attracts people from all over the country and the world. Now, just because we have a large teaching hospital system here does not mean that all the clinics are easy and quick to get into. In fact, some of them have notoriously, ridiculously long wait times for new patients. I'm talking like 6 to 9 months to get in. Number 6, Iowa City is politically unique. You're about to land in one of the most progressive pockets of the Midwest. Iowa City is a big, loud, and proud blue dot in a mostly red state. So depending on where you're moving from, Iowa City's liberal viewpoints may feel either comforting or surprising, but overall, our vibe is welcoming, intellectual, and inclusive. 7, Hawkeye Pride is practically a religion. If you are not a sports fan, you might think, okay, whatever, calm down. But once you see 70,000 fans packed into Kinnick Stadium on a Saturday, you'll get it. Game days transform the city. You're going to see black and gold everywhere. You don't have to love football to live here. But knowing when kickoff is on home game days, that is vital information if you want to navigate your way around town without getting gridlocked. Speaking of being gridlocked, traffic is light, but parking downtown can be kind of a headache. We don't really have traffic, so to speak. You're not going to spend your life in traffic jams, but if you work near campus or downtown, brace yourself for some parking challenges. Metered parking, parking ramps, permit zones, snow bans. It's a system, and you'll learn it, or you'll get ticketed. Either way, welcome to town. 9, we have excellent public schools. Public schools here are their major draw. The Iowa City Community School District consistently scores very well, and there are also great private school options if that's more your jam. People sometimes move here and they think there's a good high school and a bad high school, and that's just not the case. There are pros and cons to all schools anywhere, but all of the high schools here in the Iowa City Community School District will provide excellent educational opportunities for your kids. What I really suggest you do is plan a trip here that is long enough so that you can visit all 3 high schools, City High, West High, and Liberty High. And then you can form your own opinions based on your children's interests. Now, I do have to tell you that people can be fanatical about their high school. They're going to push it and try to convince you that it is superior to all the others. It is just not true. Every high school here has great students and great teachers, and each high school has different areas for what they're really known for. If you've got a music kid, if you've got a sports kid, if you've got a science kid, you need to check them all out and make up your own mind. 10, the nightlife. Well, it's a little chill. If you're hoping for Las Vegas energy or Miami Beach clubs, you might be disappointed. But if you're into great craft cocktails, local beer, and live music at a rooftop bar while chatting with someone who may have an MFA, an MBA, or an unpublished novel, you'll fit right in. So there you have it, your Iowa City sneak peek. It's smart, it's surprisingly lively, and it just might be the right place for your next chapter. If you're planning a move and you don't want to do it blindfolded, reach out to me. Don't forget to download that free relocation guide and shoot me a message if you want help finding your perfect home here in the Iowa City area. Hey, it's been fun, and I'll catch you later.